puts on those sites. Back in February, Kirk and I had a little bit of a disagreement. Got the emails right here, why it all took place. Happened to be because him and my oldest son, who is now the head coach for Greeley Dojos, had a little bit of a pissing match, so to speak, on the mound. Who was going to get the Eaton players? Back in February, we were told to back off, to leave the 4 seniors that had already committed to play for the Bandits in Fort Collins instead of Greeley Dojos. These went on with countless emails and text messages. Does anybody think it's a little bit ironic that my husband played for Greeley Dojos, my oldest son played for Greeley Dojos, and he was going to be the assistant coach, and his brother this year, going to be a senior, did not play for Greeley Dojos? Do you know why? Because Kirk Danley puts the fear of God in these boys if they choose to go anywhere else. It stated that they will not be men of their word. College recruiters are not going to look at them because he controls the recruiting. We have a text message that says, we were told that the person who needs to be the recruiting is Kirk Danley because he is a Fortune 500 employee or representative. Big deal. I have an assistant coach who took my son along with a couple of other of his friends on a 4-day, 4-state recruiting trip. Guess what? We did not need Kirk Danley to get my son his scholarship because when Air Force Academy asked what my son's GPA was and what his future was, nobody had an answer. Nobody even knew his current GPA. Isn't that something that should be important? If you're at a state championship game and you're wanting your son to get recruited, I know it's important to me. Both his basketball coaches know his GPA. They know his class ranking. And guess what? He's not signed. He's verbally committed to a really good college. And you know what? I couldn't be more proud of him.